Well, sometimes they give me the wrong order, and I'm like, hey, this is just not. I ordered a Big Mac. This is a hash brown.
It's just a hash brown.
Yeah, it's just one hash brown. How'd that happen? And then they get really mad at me. And they're like,
they get mad at you.
Yeah, I'm like,
that's really mean.
I know, but I don't know. I go to the Macca's on 2nd Street, so it might be that specific Macca's.
That's specific. I didn't actually realize there was a Macca's
on 2nd Street. There definitely is.
There is. Are you sure it's a Macca's? And I've seen a single yellow arch there.
Yeah. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think that it's my uncle's house.
So you're saying your uncle's getting mad at you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm asking for a Big Mac and he doesn't have a Big Mac, so...
It's nice he's even trying with a hash brown.
Yeah, exactly. He gives me something, so I guess that's kind of fair. Yeah. I shouldn't get... Yeah.
Oh, it looks like we're recording. We'll get into it.
Okay.
All right. It's Friend of a Friend City, the improv comedy podcast where we get to meet some friends of friends. Hello and welcome back, everyone. Thanks for joining in. Today we've got my friend Shayla, and Shayla's invited along. Hey Shayla, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, very well.
Great.
Now, can you? Your friend's running a little bit late, but can you tell me a little bit about them?
Yeah. Well, he's a merman, so I think that he might be struggling to get. I offered him a lift, but he was like, "No, I'll figure it out."
He'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't have any water around. Like, you can't swim up here.
Yeah, I know. I told him that, and he was like, he's kind of stubborn, so it's like.
Oh, I think I hear a bit of a flopping noise. Oh,
is that Brian?
Hello, Brian.
Hello, is this the right room?
Yeah, Brian, we're in here.
Hey Shayla,
hey.
how's it going?
Hey, Brian,
sorry.
I'm Heather. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Heather. Do you handshake?
I can handshake.
It's a bit. You don't mind the wetness.
That is a sloppy handshake.
Well, okay.
Yeah. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Shayla. Yeah. Kiss.
Oh yeah, mama.
Okay.
Real delay between that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot that's how you greet people. I was.
Brian's a real kisser. You're a bit European.
Yeah, this is what we do down there in the Brisbane River.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're a Brisbane River merman.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to I've got some wet cloths I can put on your tail if that would be.
Wet cloths.
Well, just because there's no water in here.
Yeah,
I've got a little wet cloth.
out.
Yeah.
I've got the air conditioning on.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Just-
yeah.
You're awfully
That's
prepared,
nice.
Shayla.
That's nice.
Well, yeah. I invite my friends somewhere.
Yeah,
I want
exactly.
him to feel comfortable.
Oh,
yeah.
that's really good.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Brian.
So I live in the Brisbane River with my family. I got my mum and dad, my partner, my 4 kids. So we're all kind of living in this nice estate that's it's doing well.
You live in an estate
Yeah.
in the Brisbane River.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realise there were such things.
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, you've
my
been,
God.
Shayla?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been. Yeah. I've snorkeled down there. Yeah, it's great.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many
8
bedrooms?
bedrooms.
8 bedrooms.
Yep.
Hey,
I guess it is a multi-generational family you got going down there.
Yeah, there's no point in anyone moving out. It's just easier. We all live in there. Got plenty of rooms for guests and things like that. It's quite nice.
Wow. I feel a little bit uneducated. I didn't actually realise there were mer people living in the Brisbane River.
Yeah.
Is it mer people or is it just all mermen?
Mer people.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, just go with that. That's fine. It's just...
Who knows about you?
Oh, there's a select few. We don't really like to come up much. We can't last too long in the sun, so just if anyone's willing to come down, that's when we kind of get to know people.
Yeah, right.
Luckily enough, Shayla's willing to come down into the river with me, hang out, walk around.
Around?
Yeah, well, I don't have flippers, so I can't.
Oh,
I can't
right.
swim around. Silly.
Are you silly me? Are you? So you're swimming down there and then you're walking around? Is it?
Yeah.
How
well,
deep is it?
It's pretty deep. The Brisbane River is like, you can get your whole head under there.
like 600 meters.
600 meters deep.
Yeah.
This is a very select spot of the Brisbane River I have not heard of.
Yeah.
What parts of the Brisbane River have you gone to?
Look, I can only say I've breached the surface, catching one of the city cats. Do you like the city cats?
Oh, they're a bit annoying.
They're a bit annoying.
Yeah.
What makes them annoying to you?
They go over my house at night, and I just can't sleep.
Is it like when
Like
you
it
live
used-
near an airport and you have all the
Yeah.
airplanes going over
Yeah.
you and you're like, ah.
It's just like that. It's frustrating. My place used to be perfect, and now these city cats come in, and now they're just going over my house all the time. It's dropped my property value so much.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Brian.
Yeah.
Can I ask Brian, what is your property value? If you don't mind, you don't have to share, but I'm just curious.
So it's 6.3 million fur followers.
Fur followers.
Oh.
Is that your currency?
Yes.
Is there a conversion rate to the Australian dollar?
I think it's like one fur dollar is 6 Australian.
Oh, so the property market has gone completely bonkers underwater in the Brisbane River.
Yeah,
Wow.
it is crazy.
So Shayla, or just both of you, how'd you meet? What happened there?
Oh, well, I was seeing all the people sort of talking about, do you remember the Paris Olympics when they were talking about swimming in the Seine? I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So I thought I'd just go swim in the Brisbane River, just kind of chill out, do some duck dives. I used to love doing duck dives, try to do some handstands at the bottom.
Yeah.
Sort of relive my
in that
childhood.
real
in that
muddy
way.
bottom.
Yeah,
Do
real
some
muddy
handstands.
bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my home.
I'm sorry, Brian, but
It's quite clean down there, actually.
but it's still mud is mud dirty, or is it is mud clean to you?
It's like it is dirty, but we clean it up down there. It's quite
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, I will say Brian's front lawn, which is just mud, but it's really nice mud. He's like sculpted it, he's cleaned it up. He mows it.
Thank you, Shay.
Yeah, that's okay.
But yeah, and then while Shayla was doing that, I do my 1 hour a day of hassling the city cats so they stop coming around my place, and then we just ran into each other.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was just putting my protest in to get rid of those city cats.
Yep.
And there I met Shayla, and I was like, "Hey, what's going on here? What? That was a sick handstand I saw you do."
And I was like, oh my gosh, someone's seeing my handstand? Crazy. I didn't think anyone else would be out here this deep in the Brisbane River. But yeah.
You're an aquatic being, Shayla.
Yeah, I'm a Cancer rising, so water sign.
Yep.
You know how it is.
You just you take to water like a fish.
Yeah,
What do you think?
exactly.
What do you think of the other aquatic life? Are they your friends? Is this a bit of a SpongeBob situation?
Oh no, we just like farm them, use them
Oh.
for food. Yeah.
Right.
It's a Luca situation. Don't know if you guys have watched Luca, the film. It's a very cute film. Pixar.
Oh, Luca.
Yeah.
I think I've seen the thumbnail. I can't say I've seen it.
Is that the boy that turns into a fish when he gets wet or something?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Okay, well, you might like it.
Brian, you're not a fan of animation?
Yeah. I'm more of an older style film guy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite film?
I have a variety.
No, you got to answer.
I get an answer.
Single answer, Brian.
Okay, give me a minute to think about this because
I don't think we've got that kind of time.
Well, I'm just trying to give you an answer that I think would be a good answer. Barnyard.
Barnyard?
Barnyard. What's Barnyard?
The movie about a cow that saves his farm.
Oh, that one.
The animated one from like
Yeah.
the 2010s.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see yourself in this cow in that you're trying to save
Yeah.
your home from these city cats?
Because in that movie, the father cow gets killed by coyotes.
Damn.
And then the son, who kind of, I see a lot of myself in the son, where he's just kind of doesn't care, just there having fun. And then like his father dies and someone has to step up and take care of the farm. Someone has to protect all these animals from the coyotes. So he really like has to deal with that, and eventually he steps up and he protects the farm and defeats the coyotes. And that's kind of what I see in me, which is like yeah, my dad's currently getting sick and I got to be the big man of the family, you know.
I'm sorry to hear that, Brian. That's
So sorry, Brian.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
You didn't tell me that Pop was getting sick.
Yeah.
Damn. I gotta visit more often.
But yeah, the Barnyard movie, great.
great movie.
Yeah.
Sounds like a triumph of a movie.
Yeah, there's a big fat rat in it that raps, and I love that.
Like a big
Yeah,
Sounds like-
Mr. Bombastic. They do that song.
rapping rat.
His name is Biggie Cheese.
Look, I'm going to be honest. I don't think I'm going to go see this film.
It is a masterpiece.
So
You asked what my favorite film was.
I did asked and answered, and I regret it. I'll just admit
Okay.
that. Look, what do you think of Above the Water?
I think you guys have done really well.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think the Brisbane city is quite beautiful. Quite a lot of fun stuff here. I think it's quite nice. I wish I had the opportunity to come up more.
Have you ever been to Shayla's place?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a little bathtub that he sits
Yeah.
in.
Oh, that must be like it must feel small compared to an 8-bedroom home underwater.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, it is what it is, but like sometimes I need to get out of my comfort zone, and yeah, just it's good to hang out with some different people, have a different perspective on things.
Yeah. I kind of think of it like camping, you know, like
Yeah.
you go into a little tiny space, you got a little roll-out mattress, got
And,
a little
like-
roll-out bar.
And like honestly, it feels like home at Shayla's. Like there's so much mud and dirt.
Oh,
It's lovely.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You keep a welcoming home for the mer people of Brisbane.
Well, yeah, they don't really have many other places up here to go, you know? It's like, there's only so many people that know about the mer people in Brisbane, which is like really kind of why I wanted to bring him on the pod today, to like spread awareness, I guess. But yeah, I just figure I don't have to clean. I'll leave mud out.
Yeah.
If it makes you guys feel welcome, awesome. Otherwise, I gotta get the Glen 20
There's
out.
so much mud.
Yeah.
Like I think it was. I don't want to say, but I'll just ask. I think it was like that before I met you. Is that true?
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You're really trying to dox Shayla here, aren't you, Brian?
I was just curious.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I got a muddy home.
Yeah.
I'm
that's
not
how you
going to be
keep it.
ashamed about it.
That's good, Shayla. Don't be ashamed about it.
Thank you. Thank you. Because everyone used to say, Shayla, you got to clean up the mud in your room. Shayla, you don't make everything all wet and slimy everywhere.
No, I wasn't judging because I just remember you telling me the story about how like to get really good complexion, you take a mud bath every day.
Yeah.
And the work to constantly get new mud and stuff, you're just like, what if I just leave the mud in my room?
Yeah.
That you can just at the end of the day just lay down in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I wake up, roll out of bed, flop right onto the mud. Makes my skin
Simple
look
as
great.
that.
Simple as that. Then if I want to get it off, I'd have a little bath. Got the bath there.
Yeah.
Yep. And then just you keep all that mud in there. And that's why it feels good when I visit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian, I do have something to admit to you, okay?
Okay.
I quite like the City Cat.
Heather.
I'm sorry. I can't
Why?
hold this in. I think
Why?
it's a great piece of public infrastructure that Brisbane has. I think it really
Okay.
adds to the city.
Okay.
And
You know what?
if
And I
they could be
respect-
louder, I'd be happier.
Why? Why do you want them to be louder?
I just think it'd be nice if everyone knew they were around.
I respect your decision to have like this. Like I know it gets you across the river. It can be difficult, So like I respect
Yeah,
that.
I'm not swimming.
Why do you want it to be
I'm not
louder?
Shayla. I'm not swimming in the Brisbane River all the time.
It's really fun.
Look,
You should try it. I've invited you. I said, hey, Heather, come join me for a little swim.
and you know, I've said I'm on the City Cat right now, going to work.
Yeah, and I've said,
Okay.
hop off the ferry, dive right in.
But I just want to go back. Why do you want it to be louder?
Look,
How does that benefit you?
how does that benefit me? Look, I just think if things are louder, it means a bit more vroom vroom, it means a bit more power, and I just think that's where we should go with our public transport is bigger engines, more power, faster public transport. And look, I'll say it, to hell with anyone that thinks otherwise.
Oh my.
Whoa.
Damn.
So,
Gotta say, Heather, you're not getting my vote in the local election with that.
what do you mean?
I more vroom vroom. I can get behind that. More loud. I don't know about that.
Don't know about that.
I think your city's loud enough as it is. I think yeah. You can get faster.
I think that's rude to say to me. I don't think it's loud enough, and you're not letting it be louder?
Why do you want it to be like just because things will be faster if it's louder?
Things will be faster. I'll be able to hear when they're coming, so I stop getting run over by them.
Oh, I did forget
wait.
you got run over by that bus last week.
Oh wait, are you also the person that got run over by the city cat?
That was you.
I didn't want to say... That's why I haven't been jumping into the water with you.
Oh.
Is that I have a fear of once again being in front of a city cat, being completely pummeled by it.
What was the first time?
I was floating to work, as I did back in the day. I just had my pool noodle. I jumped in the water. The water at the regatta, and I was like, great. It's high tide going low. I'm going to make it to my job in Hamilton in 4 hours. Going to get a full hour's work done and then catch the tide back.
Yep.
And I was there listening to my podcast. Not the one we're recording, just a podcast that I enjoy.
What's your go-to podcast?
Look, I will just go to anything on the ABC app. I'll just go to the first thing that comes up, and I've got no affiliation. I'm a bit of a wild card. I have not listened to this. I've not listened to multiple episodes of the same podcast.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's shocking. I know. I'm making.
That's insane. I'm gonna say it for myself out there. That's insane.
Well, that's rude.
I don't care.
Is it, you don't want to get attached?
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to. I've heard bad things about parasocial relationships, so I don't want to develop one.
Wow.
Oh, I see.
So-
So you're sort of just hopping from podcast to podcast,
Yeah,
scared to emotionally connect with any of them.
You got it.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
exactly right. So I was on my pool noodle with my headphones in, my head bopping out of the water because I haven't got waterproof headphones.
Yeah.
And then what do you know? It wasn't even the big city cat, it was the Cross River.
Oh.
It just glanced me, T-boned me right in the middle of the river. Right under the Goodwill Bridge.
So you were going horizontal, and they came and hit you.
They just came and hit me. They were going from QUT over to South Bank and just collected me.
Honestly, I'm really surprised you guys haven't met sooner.
Our schedules just mustn't have lined up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a shame. You probably could have helped me that day.
I probably could have.
Yeah.
I could show you the good routes, like to avoid all the city cats and things like that.
That's good to know.
That's just something I have to deal with on a daily basis. So I know the routes. I know where they're going to be at what times. So just making sure to go around them so I don't get hit. Because honestly, like, I've been hit by a...
You've been hit by a city cat?
Yeah.
Oh. How
not-
did that happen?
When they started to introduce them, I was just going for like a morning swim. Up
Aren't
to
you
the surface.
always swimming?
Yeah. Aren't you always walking? Do you ever go for a morning walk?
Touche.
What the fuck was that? Okay. I just like, it's a dedicated time I go for a walk, okay? Like a swim. So go up to the surface because, you know, even though I like the water, it's nice to get a bit of sun on my skin. It just feels nice and toasty and warm. So go up to the surface and I was just kind of going for my stroll, listening to a podcast.
What's your go-to
favorite
podcast?
My favorite podcast? I would say r/. It's a guy that just reads Reddit stories. Yep. And I really like stuff about malicious compliance. Okay. I got some weird looks from the room.
Look, it's okay, Brian. We like what we like.
Yeah, and I was just enjoying that.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, boom, T-boned by a city cat.
Oh, T-phoned as well.
Yes.
No.
I was just daydreaming, enjoying my podcast, and all of a sudden, boom, T-bone, knocked out,
Dang.
sunk back down to the bottom of the ocean.
Maybe there should be a
More like the river. It's not the ocean.
yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You live in the suburbs.
I'm not trying to.
No, that's fair. I just
Yeah.
said the wrong word.
Yeah.
Let's get past it.
But maybe there should be a rule against listening to podcasts while you're swimming in the river.
You're a podcast. It's a podcast-free zone for you.
Well, I've never listened to a podcast while I've been there, and I've never got hit by a city cat. Now, I'm not saying that that's the reason you guys got hit by city cats. I'm just saying that I'm just trying to find a solution for how to stop the city cat hitting.
What if we just got rid of city cats?
I mean, look,
What if we made the
can
city
try
cats louder
that.
so we'd hear them over the podcast?
We can also try that. I'm thinking maybe what we could do, get some speakers going. Speakers can play the podcasts.
That's insane. I think
I'm just spitballing here.
honestly, I'm on
Brian.
Heather's side.
I'm with Brian right now.
I'm on
You
Heather's
can't
side.
listen to a podcast that's through speakers. What are
Yeah,
you?
like I'll say it, like, what if you don't hear it properly? Like, those speakers have to be insanely good quality to go across the whole river.
Well, we get Heather's loudness that Heather wants, and we get... Actually, there's nothing for you there. There's nothing for you, Brian, with that idea. I'm trying to find a compromise between what you two want.
Honestly, I'm on Heather's side now.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I don't know if you should be invited back to the river, Shayla.
Don't take my river away from me.
It's okay.
Don't take... I know it's not my river. I didn't mean to say it's like
well,
it's my river, but I just...
You haven't been there for 60,000 years?
Oh, yeah. I haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you meant for a
Is it
second.
yours
I
now,
have
huh?
like the last
You
time
just
I
come
went
in,
was
do a
60,000
couple-
years ago.
Do a couple handstands, now you own the place?
Well, it's not that I own the place. I'm
Wow.
just saying.
Wow.
I'm just saying
Wow.
I'm really enjoying my time there, and I would be devastated if I couldn't go back to the Brisbane River to swim like a little swimmer boy. I'm trying to think of a swimmer.
Are you thinking of like a little drummer boy?
Yeah.
That little swimmer boy?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I got the
Exactly.
picture.
Were you trying to think of
Thanks.
like
Yeah.
Michael Phelps?
The basketballer.
The Olympic swimmer?
No, the basketballer. I know him personally. We
Who?
play
I
basketball
think,
together.
yeah. Classically a basketballer.
Classically in basketball. I can swim
Michael
laps around
Jordan,
that guy.
the classical baseball player.
Yeah. Yeah. Simone Biles, the classical gymnast.
Yeah.
That one's correct.
Yeah, all the other ones are correct as well.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, you're completely right, Shayla. Look,
Good point.
sorry, yeah?
No.
We are coming up to about all the time we have. Thanks
Yeah,
so much
Brian,
for
you're
coming
drying
in,
out.
Brian. And you
Yeah, I
are
am
drying
drying
out,
out.
Brian. You need...
I
We'll,
might
we'll
hit
race
your
you back
sink.
to the river
Oh.
after this.
Okay.
Yeah. But before you go and before you dry out, I just wanted to ask, what's your favourite thing to do in Brisbane, you two? Do you have a little activity you do together?
Morning swims.
Morning swim?
Yeah, morning
That,
swims.
Also, lately, we've been doing a paint and sip on occasion.
Yeah,
Oh.
we sip on the water.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
sip on some water and just do some water paints.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta say, my stomach cannot handle that Brisbane River water.
Yeah.
Should probably get
Good
some
stuff.
fresh ones for the drinking part.
For the drinking part.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
What an effluent.
Yeah.
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 It's good stuff.
We will have to one day get into just how you live under the water.
How do you live above the ground?
Touche. Well, thank you
It sounds
so
like
much.
crazy. Like, you know what a fish is? Like, very similar, but I just have, like, yeah, I just kind of live under the water.
Yep.
Don't think about it too much.
I won't think about it too much, and I'll just
Seen The
accept
Little
it.
Mermaid?
I have seen The Little Mermaid.
Yeah, it's like that, but
Oh.
not animated.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just as much singing.
Brian's
Wow.
singing.
All right. Well, we'll have to get you back to do some singing then. Well, thank you so much, Shayla, and thanks Shayla for inviting their friend
Yeah, thank you.
Brian.
Thank you for
Thanks,
letting me
Brian.
be here. This was fun.
Yeah.
No worries. All right. And thanks everyone for listening to Friend of a Friend City.